What is wrong with people, man? What is wrong with people? Look, I know there's probably gonna be some people watching this video that's not gonna agree with my opinion, that's gonna disagree, and you're entitled to your opinion. But this belief that Chael and Tito was a fixed fight, man, I'm not buying that shit, man. Look, these guys, one guy is about to be 42 years old, okay? He's right at 42, okay? The other guy is 39, probably going to be 40 this year. These are two older guys, okay? Tito was at the end of his career, has not been in his prime for years, okay? Faded, cardio not great. When he went 3 rounds with Stephen Bonner, it was tough to watch. Chael been out of the cage for 3 years. The guy at the weigh-in had what appeared to be a beer belly. Did not look in great shape. He just didn't. I don't know if maybe it's a combination of the age, the rust, the PED, not using PEDs. I don't know. But this fight was not fixed, man. These were two older guys. The fight ended up on the ground quick, and it finished quick. Hell, I said in the post-fight video that Chael had his chance, and he appeared to have blown his load, and that is not hard to believe. The guy had been out of the cage for 3 years, like I said. He may have had an adrenaline dump. He went for the choke, and he didn't get it, and I'm pretty sure he put good effort into it, and he let it go, and he easily gave up his back and neck. When Tito had the choke on, hell, Chael's face was turning purple. I mean, shit, my TV wasn't playing tricks on me. The guy's face was changing colors, man. And people talking about, oh, well, he wasn't in a good position. Chael shouldn't have tapped from that position, all this kind of stuff. Man, look, man, it's easy to say that sitting at home watching and all this shit. But if you got Tito big 200 plus pound ass wrapped around you and squeezing on your neck and your head, man, it don't matter what kind of position you in, man. Shit, if that big motherfucker squeezing on your head, man, that shit is gonna hurt, and you could see it in Chael's face, man. The dude can't make his face change colors, with magic tricks, So was this fixed? No, not in my opinion. Fact is, y'all are off. Shit. The real fixed fight was a week earlier on the same damn channel. That damn Arizona Lara Reforming bullshit. That was a fixed fight, in my opinion. Hell. And don't just take my word, look at the damn tape for yourself. Hell, Yuri died Foreman. Look at my damn channel and you'll see it yourself. Dude get touched with half the glove on the damn neck and now they're flopping around like he Trevor Burbick or some shit, man. Like he got hit on the temple, man. It was bullshit. Now that's the fight that everybody should be saying is a fixed fight. But you know what the difference is? I'll tell you what the difference is between that fight and the Bellator fight. The difference is Bellator's competitor, which is number 1 in MMA, the UFC, had the night off. They were going to do dual shows. They were going to be competing against each other, but UFC canceled their show. Okay? Bellator had Saturday night all to themselves. There wasn't no boxing on. There was nothing on. There was no alternative on. That was the sporting event to watch Saturday night. Okay? And what way to hurt your competitor than to potentially throw some, some rumors, start some rumors, shit on their event, shit on their effort, and to bring up the word fixed fight. Hell, you might say the official UFC account didn't do it. Maybe Dana hadn't came out and said it. But Dan Hardy said it, and he is an employee of the UFC. Now, I'm not saying that the UFC told him to say that, but hell, he is an employee of the UFC. Could he have an agenda? He could. The UFC is paying him. He's been with them for a long time as a fighter and a commentator. So, could he have an agenda? He could. I think so. And, once that ball starts rolling, then his people are going to attach on to it, and then some others are going to come on, and then you got this big ball rolling talking about a fixed fight in Bellator, man. And I'm not buying it. I'm not. You know, you got the Dan Hardys of the world, and then you got the UFC fans slash nut huggers, you know, who love the UFC, who hates Bellator, hates any other MMA promotion, don't want to see no other promotion succeed but the UFC, you know, only cares about the UFC. You got all these type of people out there who would love to say fixed fight, you know, and that's a fact. You know, like I said, these guys were older. One guy did not look in great shape. The other guy did look in great shape. He was the bigger guy, and I'm pretty sure the stronger guy. And hell, he had his arms wrapped around Chael's neck and face and shit. That was it, man. Hell, you know, Chael had probably blown his load, and that was it, man. Game over. You know, the odds makers thought this fight was going a distance. I wish I had looked into the odds more closely. I just looked at, I saw the names on the board, and I saw a bunch of numbers, and I did not consider playing this fight at all, you know, because it was a toss-up. But the fact is, I should have looked into that, the fight not going to distance prop. I should have looked at that more, because two older guys going a full 15 minutes, man. Hell, when Tito went 15 with Stephen Bonner, man, they were huffing and puffing. Hell, like these dudes could have passed out, man. And you know, with Chael being out for 3 years, Tito at 42 getting ready to retire, man, it was unlikely this fight was going to distance, man. I should have played that shit, you know. So I'm saying bullshit on the fixed fight, man. Hell, the fixed fight was a week earlier. Eric St. Hilaire and Yuri Foreman. In my opinion, that shit was fixed. Yuri Foreman took a dive, in my opinion. Looks like it took a dive. Just look at the tape yourself. So I was hearing talks to this man. I think it's bullshit. It's just a bunch of, you know, UFC, you know, nut huggers and lovers who wants to shit on Bellator and their effort, man. And, you know, I ain't playing that game, you know. Hell, I think I know fixed fight or some bullshit when I see it. And that was not in my opinion. So you guys can leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And just had to say that, man. Y'all take care.